Heidi ho, everybody, and guess what? It's Wackadoodle Wednesday, and I figured you needed some Wackadoodle jingle bells for you to start off the night. You got Grammy Mary here and Grammy's Rocket Chair here on World Truth Radio and RealLibertyMedia.com Channel 9, also on the WorldTruth.org Spreaker channel. And guess what? I have a special guest. Mr. Vince Easley's here. I'm hoping he's going to be easy on me.
It ain't easy being easy and busy about it.
Well,
I'm glad to be here with you, rocking in your rocket chair.
Yeah, I toned down. I decided not to just get jiggy with it. I tend to. What language is that? I have no freaking clue, Grimner. Oh, well.
What language?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a Nordic language, that Bulabas or whatever the hell. Shit if I know. It was on a Christmas CD that I had. And I thought, what the hell? That looks like fun.
I love listening to her. She'll something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me say hey to everybody real quick. Over here on World Truth, looks like I've got Atrax and BB9, Mental Pancakes, Miri B, Quinn, TD Sanders, and, looky there, Vince Easley. Wow. Heidi ho, one and all. How y'all doing this evening? And I know over at Fakebook I ain't got shit, 'cause, well, yeah. And do I worry about it? No, I do not.
Laura J. Kane likes this on Facebook. World Truth Wackadoodle Wednesday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair.
There you go. Okay, and over here on the RLM, God dang it, Asmo. What the hell are you paying, barman? You're right there on top again. Although, do you like it on top, hon? Is that the way that works? I also see Barman is here, as well as the lovely Beth Z. And looky there, Cowboy Tech. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices, darling. Grimner is up there. He's the creator of RLM. And then the Mighty Moose Girl coming in right behind him, probably cleaning up after him. I also see the lovely Kate is here, and Rome's. Damn it all, I don't get to breathe heavy again. See how you are, Rome's. Oh, well, maybe I can anyway. Oh, God. We were both breathing heavy on that one. I'm all better now. I also... What? Oh, Asmo likes being the king. Okay, there you go. I also see that I'm over here. Am I really, though? Is that live or is that Memorex? IB Don C is here, as well as Java Dr. T. Get that spit out. How you doing this evening, darling? And Juana Taco is here. You know, that really does sound very yummy. And I've been thinking about tacos for the last few days, but I made a big batch of soup last night. So once I get off the radio tonight, yeah, you can bet your sweet ass I'm going, Who's being kinky? Oh, hey, get a room. I have a room. It's right here. It's all good.
Same rules do apply from this afternoon's broadcast of broadcasting in the buff. It's the new thing, you know.
Ah. Buffa. Okay, whatever. What is that, Polly Shore? You say buff the wood, buff the wood. Okay. I also see that IB Don C Work is not here, or he's somewhat away. Oslo is here, as well as RLM 94738. Solvenur, is that how you say that?
Yes, that's Walter, our new member at World Truth.
Hey there, Walter. How you doing, darling? I also see the one, the only, the Atrax, the only person I know that has the in front of their name and doesn't have a comb over going on. And to round out the crew is WTRLM Vince UCY. So are you like an alphabet soup brigade kind of thing?
I am swimming in it.
Okay. You
You know
know
what?
what?
So, well, maybe we'll ask. I'll ask a little later, but I have a lot of questions about how the Real Liberty Media site works. I've had people come over there and couldn't find a player, which I didn't understand, or look to the left and click channel 24 for UCY.TV or channel 9 for World Truth, among the others. Uh, but where do you see who's in chat here at Real Liberty Media? How do you do that?
I have my Chatzilla window open.
Your what?
Chatzilla.
Chat Villa.
And it's just,
Well,
yeah,
I
I
only
don't
had
have
five
any of
pictures.
the channels or any of that shit showing on shit for shining. I don't have any of that showing. I just have um, a separate Chatzilla, kind of like the UCY. Just opening
Well,
the
I'm gonna.
Chat Tango UCY.
Yeah, I don't know what to click. I'll probably have to get somebody with screen sharing to come on and show me around, because yeah, it kind of looks like if you want to be talking to somebody, you know who it is. Want to know who it is? I don't
Okay.
know.
Is
I
it
only know
share?
if they're posted.
Is it share screens? Is that what I click on? Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do it while we're broadcasting. Yeah, but right there in Skype, you can
Well,
click share
got
screen.
dander. Some of it itches. I'm gonna try, and if I fuck up,
Let's do it.
oh, hey, f bomb at 7 minutes. There you go.
Bam, bam. UCY has a counter. Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
Look
see,
at it. It's
that's
kind
how
of
I can
blurry.
see it.
Wow, it's blurry, but I see it.
Oh, it's blurry. That's because it's great big. You want me to make it
Yeah.
smaller?
You're supposed to make it big.
Oh,
Make
Grimweb.
that
Hey there,
big.
Grimweb. Um, there. I'll stop doing that.
Okay, stop
Just,
it.
just stop it. Stop it. Damn it.
Ah, don't stop.
Oh, 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 baby. Ooh, you stallion, you.
Hey, my lights on.
I know you're all aglow. It's like,
Yeah,
damn.
this is what the fire god looks like right here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm the fire god. God of fire. Yeah,
got a
I was
fire.
talking about it earlier today. If
You
you're
know if you
needing a god, yeah, I'll be your god for you. There's openings available.
okay. Well, you know if you shit fire, you can save the matches.
Yeah, my grandpa used to say it, shit far. I thought he was saying shit far, and it's like, how far can you shit, grandpa?
Well, son, windage and
It's
elevation. That's what it is.
windy in elevation. It's a far piece. Yeah, that line comes from the undefeated. John Wayne tells I forget the woman's character there. Rock Hudson's sister, I believe it was.
Yep.
Windage in elevation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God, I can't. Wow. Mental image. I have entirely too active of an imagination. I really don't need to go there. Whew. Cause yeah, I can kind of see. No, don't go there. So, okay. Let's see if there's anything going on over here on World Truth. I just saw a meme over on Facebook that I want to real quick. I'd put a little quote on yesterday, and Rob Works did not call me to task, but he did kind of sort of disagree with me a little bit. And I have a tendency of looking at things just a skosh off from norm. You know, bear me. In any case, I had said something about you will see what you focus on, and if you don't like what you see, change your focus.
Yeah, I saw that.
Um, and he wondered if maybe I was doing the whole head in the sand thing, and I'm not. I mean, you know, there's a difference between living in that whole ugly sphere of fear porn, fear porn, fear porn, fear porn, or trying to see around the fear porn or past the fear porn. There is kind of a, and that's what I was trying to get across was to get, you know, you got to stop and realize if you're going to sit there and just look at the fear porn all the time, you completely miss everything else that's going on, like what might be behind the fear porn that they're trying to keep you from seeing, that kind of stuff. So, but there's a meme over here on Facebook that says that you will only see what you're ready to see. I thought, wow, how appropriate. The universe is kind of
Yeah.
synchronistic like that.
It was just I think yesterday before I even found out that it was a young man and woman that were accused of the and killed in San Bernardino. I just don't really. I filter everything I get. I see it, of course, in the streams, the being posted. I don't keep up with headline news. I know from the past what's going to come down the pike. So all these false flags and all that, I let everybody else sort through that stuff, and I can get a clearer picture just by seeing what both sides of the dialectic have to say about it. And see what it is that they're wanting people to parrot because there's a parrot line for both sides of it and everything in between.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Graham says there it is, Vince. If you're using web chat, use the pop up chat and click the gear icon and select the basic theme. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's what I
I'm
do.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's at the top of the RLM page.
Uh,
Oh, let me see here. Just a sec here.
Shows and
Oh my
chat.
God,
Oh,
there's a
wait a minute.
52-year
Pop-up
old
chat.
father that identifies as a 6-year-old girl.
I see now. Here it is. Pop-up chat.
There you go.
I, boy, that was easy. I got an easy button though.
Oh, see how you are. No, you have an
Touch
easily
me,
button.
turn me on. But oh crap, it's not gonna do me any good because I'll have to type my name in to get in. So next time I'll be prepared. I can't type while I'm on Skype. It'll just dump my computer
Ah.
keyboard over here for some reason. So I'll click that out, and next time I will know where to go.
Uh-huh. Hey, Grimmy told you where to go. Damn. And I
Yeah,
missed it.
I've
Shit.
had that problem my whole life. Never lost.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Hadn't really thought of it like that. Good Lord, Twitter is going frickin' nuts again. I'm going to have to shut it down because it's like, God, I can't. Once it gets to over 200, and it's been doing that, like, okay, now I
Oh,
just refreshed it, and now it's at 223 tweets. What the fudge? I don't have
there,
that many followers. Yes, dear?
I remember Hal saying that. Hal said that Grimner said Twitter's kind of like talking to your TV. I get so much from Hal Anthony. I listen to him though every morning when I get up. That's before. Well, he comes on at 7. Replays through the week at UCY, and so I pop that on and I go about publishing the post for the day and getting ready and listening to Hal and watching the chatters wake up and come over to UCY and join in. There's a regular bunch there, and I really, really like to encourage everybody listening from both ends um, to do that side by side. Hey, pop on 24 and go over and get to know some folks. Unfortunately, we had trolls, and we had to. You have to sign in. No anonymous can make a comment, but you can sit in there and watch people and laugh to yourself.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Well, I'm signed in over there, but yeah. I'm watching right now. I'm watching. Be afraid. Crazy old
Now
lady.
I have my phone over here that it's always open on UCY over there, and so I keep up with what they're saying. But some people times people don't know it. I got a hammer I can use over there. I can go bash somebody with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and sometimes I roll it up in the newspaper and they don't know it's a hammer inside.
Oh.
Bam,
So you smack them on the
moderator.
nose with a paper and.
Yeah, as a moderator, but I
Oh.
don't do it very often.
Ah. I hate that whole moderator thing. It feels like the playground monitor kind of shit,
I
you
know.
know?
And as an anarchist, benevolent dictator moderator, it's hard sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
quite conflicting for
Yes.
self rule.
Yeah. Because I would just as soon let people solve their own problems and deal with it. But, sometimes the whining just gets so much. It's like, Jesus, put some grease on it. Lord. Okay. Hey, did you know that an Illinois lawmaker has filed legislation to remove Rahm Emanuel immediately?
No, I didn't, but I would like to make that amended that they remove ramen noodle soup as well.
Ramen noodle soup too?
You know,
What you got
so
against
yeah,
ramen noodle soup? I think he needs to eat that every day for it what during his extended stay at the Gray Bar Hilton at least.
I would make that exception.
Okay. So moved.
Hey,
Yeah, it's State Representative LaShawn K. Ford has introduced this bill to remove Mayor Rahm Emanuel from office immediately. I'm thinking, never let a good crisis go to waste is coming back to haunt someone, isn't it?
huh,
I mean, they had
what
there's a link for the actual piece of legislation. It's just like two sentences, but
what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
there you go.
You know. Oh, and Grimner called me goofy earlier in chat. To that I say, yup.
Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
It don't come easy unless you got an easy button like me. I just push myself because I'm easy.
Yeah, that's why life is such a bitch, don't you? Because if it
Why?
was easy, it'd be a slut.
Oh yeah, you know the difference between a bitch, a slut, and a whore.
I've only been
Long
called
pause.
one of them.
Well, a whore will do anybody for money. A slut will do anybody, and a bitch will do anybody but you.
Oh, that's just
Or me, as the case may be.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was, mm, okay. Because I was gonna say, sorry, darling, my gate don't swing that way. Mm. Okay.
Let the cattle through. As
Go
I
on.
sing my cattle call. I won't yodel. I won't yodel. I'll snort. Oh, you know you're laughing really, real laugh when a snort comes out.
Now I have done that a time or two. Yes, I have.
She snorts and googles and shits and giggles, and one's better than the other.
Yeah.
So you know the difference between shit and shinola, right?
Okay, go ahead and tell me.
Oh, well, yeah, one you wipe on and one you wipe off your shoe. And if you know what shinola is, now's the time to corner the jack boot polish market. Thanks, Captain Gringo. That's from
Is
earlier
is
today.
that a wax on, wax off kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah, shinola is shoe polish.
Yeah, I know that,
So
darling. I just thought
one
that
you
there
want to
was a
wipe on
bum
and one
bum
you want
bum
to wipe
coming.
off.
Pardon me?
One you want to wipe off your shoe and the other one you want to wipe on your shoe.
I try not to
See,
step in the one.
ah,
Although I
well,
do have a tendency to do that. And I
you,
usually do
you,
that right before I put my foot in my mouth, so. Ew. Which is probably why sometimes I have a pretty shitty outlook. But hey. Okay. Oh, I gotta see what my baby girl's. Aw. I had to take a peek and see what my baby girl was sharing. Her
What's she
birthday
sharing?
was the other day. She was born on a date which will live in infamy, and oh my lord.
December the 7th.
Uh huh. Yeah. I
That's the
love
day
her
I got.
dearly. Hmm?
That's, that's the day I got convicted in 1980.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And so what did you do?
Oh, it's I was along for the ride is a short story.
Oh, okay. I was along for the ride several times, and thankfully, I didn't get in any trouble.
Oh, I got
But
plenty of trouble.
yeah, Grim, I don't think I want. No, I don't want to step in Shinola either, because it
No.
don't really smell good. I mean, it. Not that either one of them does. They are both rather aromatic. I will say
Well,
that.
bull haulers they say that what they call green cows, green cattle. That's the ones that been to the feedlot. They're shitting green, and it really really stinks. If you ever drove through Amarola, you'll know the smell. But they say it smells like money.
Yeah, I know. We've got a feedlot out here. And yeah, whenever the wind is out of the southeast, yeah, that's the smell of money that needs to be laundered. Yeah, buddy. We got a lot of feedlots and dairies out in this neck of the woods, so yeah, I'm real familiar with the pungent aroma. Is that a way to
Yeah,
put it?
I've spent some my days of cowboying, working sale barn, on the farm and this and that, and punching cows. Had one, only one cow really ever beat me. I was working in Weatherford, Texas, and boy, I was trying to turn this cow, and I run her back and forth up and down the aisle. Finally, this last run, I was like, I ain't moving. She's coming dead for me, and she's like, I ain't moving either. And so, the very last minute, we both decided to move at the same time, and I rode her head all the way down to the end.
So when you punch a
Yeah.
cow, does that hurt your hand?
Well, it didn't used to, but I gave up my cow punching.
It's a
There was
lot
a
less
minute where I
painful to
lived.
shoot the bull, isn't it?
Hey, yeah, according to how cops can't shoot the bull, but they can kill a rancher.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Uh-huh. I was working here at the sale at Clinton here a few years back, and had this black cowboy. He rodeoed, and he was working down there, and we had this mean old mama cow, and she knew she was going to the Packers, and she didn't want to die. Not that I blame her, but we liked to never got her in there, and she had us all wore out. She liked to kill me, and the old cowboy, he was leaned back up against one of the bars there in the corral outside, and I snuck around into the hog pen up there and poked him with my stick and said, "Woo!" real loud at the same time, and he jumped about as high as the barn. He said, "You son of a bitch, I'll kill you." I laughed. Hey, I wasn't scared of him after. If I ain't scared that mama cow, I wasn't scared of him. I just laughed.
There you go. Oh, hey, who was it that said over in the RLM chat? Today is Canada Day, the duh of the North.
Yeah, that was Moosey. No, who was that? Beth, I think. Somebody. Um, yeah. But tomorrow's Canada Day, actually. They
Oh,
got Canadians on A. Yeah, for the last of the special broadcasts this week. Then we're back to regular on Friday noon Central. So yeah, I got a couple of Canadians, Barry Prince and Ron Stevens. He and Howell are trying to get hooked up to do a broadcast, and somebody will put that together. I can run some string and cans or whatever. I had who was that called in? Took her by my cell phone, and plugged the speakers in and patched it through the microphone here. So, hey, when there's a will, there's a way.
there you go. There you go.
Get her done.
Okay. Well, I figured in honor of Canada, apparently over on UPI, there's a Toronto Catholic school that temporarily bans the game of tag for fear of injuries. Those people in Canada are just entirely too concerned, apparently. Of course, they're not the only. Oh, Jesus God. Okay, I scrolled down to see the article, and there's that ball backpack on there. It's like, holy fuck. That's just the nastiest looking thing ever. Ever. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Apparently, an elementary school in Toronto has placed a temporary ban on tag and other games after several students suffered injuries. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, we played on gravel sidewalks, and we played, like Red Rover and tag and kickball and that kind of shit. And you didn't go to the teacher unless you had a bone sticking out. So, the hell's wrong nowadays? Besides, people are wussified. Are you still there?
Boy, I don't know. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm wondering who the gay atheist is. Two somebodies, flat Earth head, and a couple of others that rubbed him the wrong way. I guess it wasn't me, because I still see you, Aaron.
Ooh.
He got that block an idiot button working.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay. Block
Well,
an
that
idiot
was
button,
fun.
huh?
Hey, there's Goofy. That's from Atrax. Robustus. This
Oh,
could be the ultimate toppings for pizza. That's from Mirror.com. But Mental Pancakes puts Goofy down there in the bottom. I think he's sniffing smoke.
mental? Nah.
Yeah, well, that too. But Goofy is. No, that's Pluto, not Goofy. Here, Pluto! Pluto!
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pluto's
that's
out past Uranus.
yeah, past Uranus. Somebody was talking about my ass today.
I know, I heard that this morning or
Hey,
this afternoon or whatever.
yeah, that was EDF, Earth Defense Force, Patrick. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to give up the secret or not. I think I'm going to keep it secret. You'll have to inbox me if you want to know what the secret is. I
Ah.
already told you, but
Say the
anybody
secret,
else?
Lloyd. There you go.
Pluto. No, it's Uranus.
That's why they got Klingons bass backwards. Klingons and
Yeah.
asteroids. Why in the hell are Klingons and asteroids out there when they should be? Okay, whatever. Never mind.
Oh, the smell of the dairy air.
Dairy
That's
air, yeah. Who said that? Did someone say that?
Grimner.
Oh,
Yeah. I
go on,
smell of
Graham.
that dairy air. Isn't that quite funny? That's a cow's ass. You folks, you don't get it. Who knew?
Yeah. Whew.
What's a black sack?
What's a black sack?
Yeah, that school in Edmonton. You can still wear a black sack.
Ew.
That's what A tracks. The A tracks.
The A-tracks, you know.
Yeah, not 8 tracks or cassettes, but A tracks. Thanks, Grim.
Oh, that means two things? Okay. Don't make me think, Grim. Although I do have my headphones on, so it's holding the smoke in. It's all good. If I get to where I can't read shit, it's because it's clouding my eyes. It's all good.
Oh, from the temporary band's tag for fear of injuries. Touch me, turn me on. Not black back. Oh, not black back. I can't
Okay,
read. I
you
can't
need to
write.
scroll down just a little bit in that article. If you see it, well, no, you can't use your keyboard. Okay, never mind. Actually,
I
I
thought
could do the screen share thing, and you can be just as traumatized as I am. Wow.
I can click on things though, but I just can't use my keyboard. I use my
Oh,
mouse. So I clicked on it, and we're
okay.
gonna scroll. It says UPI,
Yeah,
Catholic school,
and
and
scroll
so how
down and
far?
off to the right, and
Oh my God! That that it, that's not right. It's that's like a Balbacian. I wonder if they're related to the Balchinians.
that's just so freaking wrong.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow. In so many ways.
Yeah, I did a story about that a couple weeks ago, and yeah, they're planning on selling those for around $300 a piece. And I thought, really, you're gonna have to pay someone $300 to buy that damn thing?
Oh my God, I thought that was some kind of anomaly growing off her back. That's an ugly set of nuts, I'm telling you. My God. Scroll on past the scrotum, please, quickly. Click X, click X. Oh, God. Miss Girl says she's got to see this thing. Don't do it. You cannot unsee it, okay?
I
It's like
know. I've been working on
two
that
girls.
mental etch a sketch, and it just ain't working.
Oh my
No matter how
God.
much I shake
Yeah.
my head. Oh
Yeah,
God.
that I don't know if anybody's not seen this, but I was managed about half a second before it was like boop and looked away. Two girls in a cup. If you've not seen that, don't look it up. Do not look it up. Do not seek the treasure.
Okay, what was that again? I'm not going to go there, but
Two girls in a cup. Don't
oh,
look it up. Don't do
I'm
it.
not
You'll
going
be
to.
sorry. I've never seen anything as disgusting in my life. And like I said, I managed about half a second, and that was it. Mm, mm, mm. I'm not a prude either. That's some things are just wrong in so many ways. And the ball sack backpack, yeah, that's one of them. Oh my God, too late. Moose Girl said it's too late. Oh my God, the scrotum tote. No fucking way, too late. She saw it. It's the ball back. Ball sack backpack. Scrotum tote.
Oh my God, that's just, whew, man.
I might have said it, but y'all are just wrong. Just wrong, wrong, wrong.
And here I thought UPI was a family page.
Oh,
Obviously, the only, wow. Mm, yeah. And it
mm,
was still there when I clicked back on it. It's like, oh shit, I saw it again.
it's
Uh,
not gonna.
okay. I wanted to
See,
do
the thing
that for the duh of the north, and then right above it is the duh of the south, and I'm just totally traumatized for life right now.
well, sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. You speak Southernese, would you like to learn like talk like a real hillbilly?
Oh, okay. I had
Oh,
some
well,
I had
if you want to
someone
get
tell
real
me the
South,
other day that I sound like I was from down south, and I went, really?
look, I am giving away free age 2 talk like a real hillbilly, and I got them in my shipment of shit. I call them smart pills, and they really work. But anyways, they're rabbit pellets, and I pass them out. And I say, here's some smart pills, and they'll be gobbling down stuff in their shirt pockets full. And it's like, pretty soon it's like, that's it. And I said, see, it's working already, and you're talking like a hillbilly. Don't know whether it's spit or swallow.
Oh,
That
just
is
spew.
that is the difference between liking and loving, after all. Uh,
Oh my God.
Miss Girl
Okay.
says the first thing on the list is wisdom tooth engagement ring. Just don't get these gag gifts at all. Hey, baby, I got you back at horse shit. Well, I hope you got hemp weed, because I don't know what we're going to do with it otherwise. In some newspaper, we'll roll it up and smoke it.
Alrighty. Labrador, huh?
Mostly. Got some Maui Wowie in it.
Oh well. Hello, kitty. My kitty cat's getting ready to do the whole. I love you, mommy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I'm gonna scroll down just to see if it's there. It's there.
Now,
Shit.
now, see, the first thing I thought of when you said scroll was dumb. that that's gonna be in my mind's eye for a while now. They don't know what to do about it. It's like there's no unsee button, unsee button. Thanks, mental pancakes. Unsee, unsee, unsee. Hmm. So,
I
hey, if
know.
anybody listening is like downstream and they're not over here in chat, you ought to be here in chat, because I'll get you to send me the however you do that. Flash has been doing. I started archiving to archives.org there, and he didn't send me today's podcast. I think he went to bed right after the show. But anyway, so I'm putting up stuff there, and if you are listening downstream, come back to reallibertymedia.com.
Damn, you do that so well.
Wish I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
You'd have two nickels to rub together.
And I'd pinch him some beat tail the buffalo shit. Oh, that derriere.
That's the smell of money.
Yeah, yeah. 2 nickels. Oh,
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah.
No, I gotta go with this one. 'Cause this is also on UPI, but it's the Southern Duh. This is in Melbourne, Florida. And the U.S. Coast Guard apparently is investigating after thousands of cans of coffee and packages of ramen noodles started washing up on eastern Florida beaches. So I'm not going to go any farther because if I scroll down any more, oh baby, woo, woo. Oh, excuse me, I got video. In any case, if I scroll down any farther, I'll get to see the scrotum toad. I just don't want to go there anymore. Whew. Why is
Sorry
that
about
on the
that.
side?
I forgot when I stood up I was naked.
And here all this time, I thought Lou was Flash. Damn.
Mm,
Well,
I'm trash. Or Dash and Splash or something. Yeah, I toyed with all these little fun names. And originally I thought about uh, pinging the episodes with, like, change my name to the letter following each time. Flash and Ass was the first one I was going to start with. But I decided to go with the pirates theme. And so Ahoy, Betrayed, Contraband, Deceived, and Friday is going to be Exiled. So I've got a little nautical theme there. I was talking about this earlier today, and yeah, we're our own vessels upon the water. So that's my take on it anyway. So I thought I'd have fun with it.
well, you may as well.
Yeah.
What, Moosey? Moosey said something about first thing on the list is a wisdom tooth engagement ring. Alrighty. Hmm. I got
Thousands of
nothing.
coffee cans wash up.
I,
Or
I got nothing on that wisdom tooth thing. Of course, mine were pulled, so obviously I have none left.
I pulled two of my own.
I had actually my first one was pulled 3 weeks before I had my oldest daughter.
Did you feel any less smarter after having it pulled?
Actually, after having my oldest, my vision improved. I lost weight down to where I was thinner than I was when I got pregnant, and I felt smarter. And then I had my second child, and I didn't lose any of the weight that I gained when I got pregnant. And my vision, my glasses got twice as bad. And yeah, I just kept getting reminded how dumb I was. So it's not
Well,
until they're 25 or so that they finally start realizing that you're not as dumb as they thought you were.
mm,
Less smarter. Yeah, there you go, Grim.
less smarter.
Mm-hmm. I'm not so smart. My mama always told me you ain't sharp enough to know not to tell the truth. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Like a tool shed, You got to keep them tools sharpened.
Well, ouch. You little turkey.
Infer what you may into that statement.
Okay, because I ain't sharp enough. Um, yeah, first thing that popped into my mind was Madonna bra. So, there you go.
Oh,
That's,
my.
oh man. Shit.
You run with scissors.
No, I went back over to. I have two browsers open, and I
Do
went
what?
back over to Opera, and that's where UPI is, and that's where the scrotum toad is.
I thought you said you had two bras on.
No, no, just two girls in one bra.
Oh, I believe she's going to show me. Oh, no, you were just moving. You teaser, you.
That's right. I may
Oh,
be
yeah.
shameless, but I ain't a hussy. So there.
Touch me. Dwight Yoakam, gotta love him.
That's right. Do you really? Is there a rule somewhere that says that?
I think it is right there in the back of his album.
Oh, shit. Well, that's probably why I haven't bought any of his albums in, huh?
Huh. I like all kinds of music. What about you?
I will listen to anything, actually, depending on my mood. I used to say I could not handle rap at all, but then Gangster's Paradise came out, and I went, that one's not too bad.
I
And
like some like anti-political type of hip hop, but like mainstream, yeah, like country, it sucks. The pop music, it sucks. Of course, every once in a while, there's that little old catchy tune or something that's driving nails on twos and fours. But yeah, for the most part, rap's not my bag. But because it's all about slinging dope and bitches and hoes and all that sort of thing. But
yeah,
things that really mean something in life. Where we can really make an effective change to the world.
yeah, oh, hey, it affects change, all right. It's just not the change that most of us, okay, some of us wish to see.
So, right.
And, that's one of those things that I think people don't really realize um, the effect music will have on them. There's a lot of kids, I don't think really, I mean, it has a catchy beat that gets them to where they're jamming, grooving, whatever the hell. But I almost think that the words, especially with crap music, it's like a subliminal thing, and it just kind of eventually works into your subconscious and just totally fucks you up.
That's what it's meant to do.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't think there's a lot of people that really realize that, or maybe I should adjust my tinfoil hat.
We talked
Just
about that last week on Deceived, the episode of This Is No Time for Rational Thinking.
and see, that's the one that I missed.
Yeah, my friend Lacey down the road, she joined in, and Lisa also joined in. I had to patch her in by phone. That's who it was.
Oh, okay, okay, I do remember hearing part of that one then. Yeah, and then I actually had to WORK, which really SUXS.
Can
Look,
we
I
say
can
curse words
spell.
on air like that?
Well, the kids are listening.
Yeah, the chitlins.
I know you can't say them four-letter words
Uh-huh.
like
Like
like.
school. School.
Work.
School's got four letters in it, right?
Sure does.
I love that look on your face. What the hell is he trying to say? It's
Yeah.
okay to be goofy, just don't be stupid, okay? Are
Oh
you
my goodness.
stupid?
Yeah, I see. That's why my mom told me I was a horrible liar, because this gives me away.
No poker face.
Mm-mm. No, I don't poke her. Uh,
Poker up, poker in the rear. Sign set on the door.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, back door's closed. And then again, it's down
Oh
for
shit.
repairs. Um, God, that
It's
sounded
called
wrong. Or at least in my
called
mind, it just did.
it's
No,
called anal retentive.
that's called constipated.
Oh, I thought it was anal retentive.
Mm. When you're anal retentive, you're constipated.
Okay, I thought that means it's just like a asshole, like tight, uptight,
Out of
anal
sight,
retentive.
all squeezed in.
Yeah.
You're a tampon.
No, that's what. Oh, what was somebody calling the tampon thing? Uptight and out of sight, I guess.
See, I already told the punchline. It's a guy walking along the beach and he finds a bottle, or, yeah, finds a genie bottle and he rubs it and genie pops out, gives him three wishes. So he says he wants to be uptight, out of sight, and all squeezed in. So she turned him into a tampon. Ew.
Yeah. So you still believe in leprechauns, do you? I might.
They're magically delicious. Yes. Okay,
That's
damn it.
funny. Turn me on.
Okay, this is your state, darling.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, y'all rednecks. I'm from Kansas, and you are Kansas. So, see,
It's
I are
Arkansas and
from
you're Kansas.
Arkansas. Okay, what? Yeah. Never mind.
Check your hair like that again.
No, because then the rocks start rattling around. My eyes start doing this shit, and it's okay. Uh, if you see tilt go across there, you know I'm
Uh,
done. The pop up timer just worked. Red. Did you know that a redneck spin chair takes someone on a wild ride? And I'm wondering, is that you, Vince?
well, I've been on a wild ride or two, and I remember thinking these are gonna be my last words when I said, "Hold my beer and watch this shit."
Well,
I'll
obviously
live
you
through
weren't
every one.
trying enough for the Darwin Award, were ya?
Here's my sign.
You survived. Uh,
Uh,
apparently in Boonville, hey, you know the only difference between that and where I'm at is put a Y in there. Why? I don't know. Uh,
why?
a group of strong-stomached Arkansas friends shared a video of a redneck spin chair. It's a trailer-mounted chair that spins while being pulled, which you know that actually does look like fun. I would probably, I'd ride it. I'm not
Yeah.
scrolling down too far though, because there's that scrotum toad again. I
Oh
see.
my god.
Apparently, the video was posted online by Dean Na Haynes. Okay, Dean Na. So y'all got some interesting names here.
Hey, y'all, and yuns and wins and
Uh,
ussins and nimmons and
yeah, but Dean Na. Wow. Uh,
I don't think they're from Arkansas.
you don't think so? No, Arkansas is the river. Arkansas is the state. Get it right.
Yeah, they actually. I don't know where this came from, but on the news, if they're talking about somebody from Arkansas, they'll call them an Arkansan. It's like, I went to Illinois one time and I was saying Illinois, and my brother says it's pronounced Illinois, and I said there's an S on it. Why don't you say Illinois? And he says there's no noise in Illinois, and he says you don't say Arkansas, do you? And I never called the state of Illinois Illinois ever again after that.
And see, I would call it Illinois just to piss him off.
Well,
Because I'm kind of a spiteful little shit like that.
well, when things add up for me, it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going to do that no more. It's like when I used to like stick my hand in the fire and stuff. Eventually, I got blistered, and I was like, don't do that.
It's,
Yeah. Don't tell me not to do something. Okay, first of all,
okay,
don't
so
stick a knife in the socket. Why?
curly hair.
Shock. It'll shock you. Well, what is that? I had to find out. Like, oh, that's why you don't want to do that. Oh.
Okay. I'm just wondering on. Wow. Okay, never mind. Y'all, y'all have your, but that's not pulled by a tractor. It's pulled by a four wheeler. Which damn, but that does look like fun. That looks like something that I might have to actually make a trip. No, I won't. But you know what the hell?
There
It's
we
worth
go.
it. Yeah,
Oh, you want to
Moosey,
hear?
you got 10 more years. Yes, dear.
Yes, she does. Yeah, I'll tell you. If there's ever a time in life when you're dead and gone, and you get a chance to get a look back at things in life, I what was called the blue hole down here on the river, jumping off of the cliff there all day and jumping back and stuff, and so it's like a slant down, and there's like this little hole of water, not much bigger than a bucket. It goes down through a cave back into the river. So I was falling backwards, and I go, "Oh, I'm fixing to get hurt." And I said, "The only thing I can do is go ahead and finish by pushing off and jump backwards and aim for that hole of water." And I made it. I was sticking there with my feet sticking up out of the water. Oh, I wish I could see that. So many things that has happened in life. I'd love to see a replay. That would really be something. That's some hillbilly fun right there.
Okay. Yeah, See, we used to have different kind of hillbilly fun. We used to go down to the creek and we had ropes hung on the trees, and then we'd collect hedge apples, and we'd we'd swing across on the ropes and throw hedge apples at each other. See if we could knock someone off of the rope. It's
They call
amazing.
them
We all lived.
that comes off a bodock tree, doesn't it? Horse apples,
No, well,
Osage
hedge
ones,
tree.
hedge apples. Yeah, they're like green and wrinkly.
Yeah, keep
Yeah, that
spiders
comes off
away.
the bodark.
Ah,
Yeah, it keeps. Yeah, put them under your house.
yeah,
Supposed to keep the bugs away. Yeah,
keeps.
bodark tree. They made it's a Osage orange tree. The Indians used to make their bows out of it. Good strong wood.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't want to ever burn it in your fireplace though, because it'll, or at least not a great big piece, because it will burn through. That stuff burns hot.
Uh,
But yeah, one of my brothers has quite a few hedge trees. We call them hedge trees around here. So
yeah, they used to make them.
y'all
They
are
made
wrong.
fences out of them. Plant them in rows and keep them hedge trimmed, and it'll make an impenetrable fence for
Oh,
livestock.
well, damn. And he's got 40 acres. I'm gonna have to tell him that. Hmm.
Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Oh, I don't know why everything comes to a song in my mind when, but it just spills out.
Ah, well, that's okay.
Yeah, it leaks past the marbles.
And guess what? We're coming up on the hour. Damn. Time flies when you're having fun. And Lino hasn't come back. Damn it. Lino usually comes and gives me shit. And he hasn't come back this evening. Darn it all.
Sh- Shit or shinola? You
Both.
do know the difference. Okay. Hey,
Cool, Grim.
for Gordana Janus and Mental Pancakes like the Nanotech Bio API information link. And Gordana also commented. So that was a link from earlier today from when Patrick was on talking about some of that nanotech and all that. Boy, I've got a lot of notes here. Make for a lot of tags. Let's see here. I'll run through them real quick. So Fort Bragg, activities under Bush, psych, um, warfare, domestic and internal. Operation Talon, Roundup, Joint Operation Command. I list a lot of tags. There's another page over here, but I'll probably have to listen to that again because I missed a lot. Like Chuck O'Celli. So we had Chuck O'Celli on Monday, and he's a new member here at World Truth. Hey, the O'Celli effect. That's my friend.
Yeah,
Tuesday we had our fun guy that called Flash an Idiot.
fun guy. Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Steve Moyer, and Flash is telling me he just walked away laughing.
I'm sure he probably did.
It's kind of funny, but hey, sometimes we do parrot, don't we?
Well, yeah. Sometimes people need to see it back at them, though. And then when they
Yeah,
get all butt puckery over it, then you go, not fun, is it, darling? So,
yeah. She says, I mean, Gordana. I don't know if that's a guy or girl, because I called Blackbird a girl today.
oh,
And he said he's a dude. I was like, okay,
yeah,
sorry about that. Yeah, so
BB's a
they can
dude.
shove their nanos in themselves. She says, or he says.
Uh-huh.
Gordana says, Janus. I don't know. That sounds like some kind of Roman god, doesn't it? Hey, are you competing with my fire god shipness,
Who,
Gordana?
is she competing with your fire god stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a Roman god, Gordana Janus.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Actually, more Grecian.
Greece. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use Grecian in my hair. No, I don't.
You don't
I
have any
may be,
hair.
I may be vain, Vinny, but I got my gray. There, I showed you.
Ah,
I took my ear flaps off. Back on.
there you go. There you go.
I ain't wearing nothing but a beanie.
That's what they're calling it nowadays, folks. It's just a
Uh
beanie. Okay, where was it? There was. Oh yeah, there's. Um. Okay, I don't know how many of you. Well, the regular listeners, they know I work at a car dealership, and today I actually had a customer in from Wisconsin, and I'm sorry when they wrote down where they were from, I couldn't help myself. I had to giggle because they're from Neenah.
I was laughing at the fact that they were from Wisconsin. Nino, Nino.
Well, and I asked him that. I said, "Is that how you pronounce it?" And they just kind of looked at me and they had this look on their face like, I don't know if I should laugh or be pissed. And so I started giggling more and I went, seriously, I would have so much fun telling people I'm from Nina.
I was like, Nino, Nino.
Oh man, that would be such a cool place to be from, don't you think?
Not far from.
Well,
I'm close enough now, eh?
I act like I'm
Little
from
Florida.
Neener, so Neenah is not that far. But I couldn't believe that. It's like, oh wow, that's got to be some kind of an Indian name. And here I am, somebody tribal is going to get really pissed at me because I'm making fun of an Indian name. But sorry, darling, I got just Scotia Cherokee in me too. Call me Heinz 57. I got just a little bit of everything. So these people that
I,
get all
I
butthurt over, race or whatever the hell. Really?
I knew an Indian who died from drinking too much Earl Grey.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he went to sleep and died in his teepee.
Oh man, I
I
stepped
love
in that
telling
one.
jokes.
That was
I love telling
Shinola too.
jokes.
Whew. Thanks.
Yeah. Nothing to smell here. Move along.
Ain't it
That
loverly?
derriere.
Speaking Okay, stop.
Don't stop. Quit. Don't stop.
Don't get me started.
Don't stop doing what you're doing to me.
Ooh, baby, ooh, you stallion, you do things for me. Ooh, beige. I think I'll paint the ceiling beige.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, up, up.
They go. Ride 'em,
Am I
cowboy.
goofy? Yup.
There you go. Okay. Did you know that on Freedom Outpost, my brother Joey shared this? Apparently, speaking of derriere, a farmer was forced to dump 248 gallons of raw milk and break 1,200 free range eggs by the Michigan Department of Agriculture.
I saw that.
Free range eggs, huh?
Yeah.
So you don't have to cook them on a range?
Well, you know what? Actually, non-caged chickens are free range. They actually live in cages and they are on the ground and they move them around. That's just the trickery of words and legalese.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, it's all trickery, every bit of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You always got to learn to read between. Because, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, this is a visual joke. None of you get it, but Vince will. Can you read between the lines? Yeah.
I'm number one.
There you go. Apparently, let's see, while Americans in a nearby city of Detroit face life in the third world conditions, unable to even afford running water, the state of Michigan decided to direct its resources towards cracking down on small food co ops in Standish for having the utter audacity to provide milk, butter, cream, and eggs to people who bought shares in the organic dairy. That's utterly redunculous.
Yeah, and it cracks me up.
It's like, really? Seriously? And back in the day, way back when I was still married, the ex used to go on record calls because he was on rescue squad out here. And they had a milk truck, a milk tanker truck that had flipped over on the highway and spilled milk into the ditch. And the EPA made them treat it as a hazardous waste spill.
Wow.
And they had to come and scoop up all of the dirt out of that ditch and bring in new dirt from the landfill
That
to fill the ditch.
ought to have been good.
Yeah, it's like, really? Alrighty.
I had
Hmm.
to run to town today. Speaking of wrecks, there was a turned over truck and there was a cooler. I assume it fell off that truck, but I went back and I looked inside, and inside was a jelly jar and it had a toe in it.
Ew. Was it toe jam?
No, it was a toe inside a jar, inside the cooler.
But you said it was a jelly jar.
Yeah, it was a jelly jar. I mean, you would assume, yeah, toe jam. Ha ha, yeah, but no. So I go down to the trooper down the road there where the truck's wrecked, and I said, "Hey, I found this cooler back here. I don't know if it's related. It's got a jelly jar with a toe in it." I said, "Do you want it?" And he said, "No, it really doesn't have anything to do with me." And I said, "Well, what should I do with it?" And he says, "Won't you try calling a tow truck?"
I
Oh, I
like,
had to jam that one in there.
I like my toe jam better.
Wake up, chat. Y'all ain't saying nothing.
I know they do get
Wait,
really quiet sometimes.
yeah, hedge bushes, Grimner. So I guess that's a little slow
Yeah.
in the uptake here on this end. But back to the hedges.
Okay. Oh well. In any case, go on with this. Apparently, the Michigan Department of Agriculture. Blah, 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 blah. Rewind that and say that again. The Michigan Department of Agriculture must be so proud of their deeds after they forced Joe and Belinda. Okay. I'm going to sprain my tongue trying to say this last name. Just warning you right now. Golombeski?
Sounds good to me.
Golombieski? That's got to be what it is. Whatever. Joe and Brenda. They're the owners
Yep.
of the High Hill Dairy, and Jenny Samuelson, who is the owner of My Family Co-op. And they had to dump 248 gallons of milk and break 100 dozen eggs and destroy an undisclosed amount of fresh cream, butter, and cheese. Because it's too good for you. You might die. Really? We all do.
Yeah, they want you to die from not eating real food.
I know.
It's a war against the people. It's quite obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, I'm not going to say where it is here in this state, but you can go somewhere here in this state, and actually several somewheres. One of them isn't too far of a drive for me, to get your fresh milk. And one of my coworkers actually sells fresh eggs, and you can get fresh homemade butter. Um, Go to a Wimmy Diddle craft fair, and they got all kinds of fresh homemade stuff that,
Is
yeah.
that like Ed or better?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I posted. Let's see, the Yak Anarchist podcast. I forget the kid's name, but he was on, and somebody commented. She said she milks her yaks every morning at World Truth. So we have a yak milker at World Truth. So, anyways, he was a guest on Nathan Frazier, Live Free FM last Sunday night. Looked like a pretty interesting fellow. He's young. He quit school. Said, "Yeah, school's not for me." After listening to some of the School Sucks podcast. Um,
Huh.
yeah. You ever milk a yak?
No, I have never milked a yak. I done milked a lot of things, but never a yak.
Hal was in chat that night. Matter of fact, he was cutting up. He was making jokes. I love Hal. He's such a wordsmith. I swear.
He is. He is. He's a lot of fun to listen to and very educational. And I wow, this afternoon after listening to you guys and um when you got done, I just kind of sat back for a little bit and then I got up and went for a walk around the dealership and had me a smoke and got to thinking, damn, it's a good thing I'm just entertainment. 'Cause shit, y'all are smart, and I'm just here to throw shit at you and make you laugh. So, kind of like Gallagher without the mess. No, more fun.
Oh,
More fun than
okay.
Gallagher. Gallagher's
It
not
wouldn't
funny.
even be fun without the mess.
Well, okay, there's funs with messes, and then there's funs without messes. But cybernetically, it's kind of hard to have a mess. So,
Let's get sticky.
well, then the keyboard, you'd have all kinds of issues, and it's just wrong.
In so many ways. Grimner said something. And A-Tracks, the A-Tracks, not
Yeah.
A-Tracks, not cassette, but the A-Tracks says, free range human eggs, Grammy? Question mark. Have you ever yacked milk?
Actually, yes, I have, and it's ooh, not good.
I'm only imagining now. Gonna have to look up that on YouTube. Yakking milk.
You've never yacked milk?
No, I don't. I'm not even sure what it means. And
Call for
I've never.
dinosaurs. Hug
Say
the
again.
hug the porcelain throne. Call for dinosaurs.
Is that what that is? See, I'm
Shouting
never
for
amazed anymore about
shouting
the
for
new things
Huey.
I learn. I haven't. I haven't prayed. I pray to myself now, being the god of fire and all. So, yeah, porcelain thrones and the god of fire are kind of like diametrically opposites. Okay, so yeah,
And that's
we
where the chaos theory came from.
yeah. Send your prayers and offerings to me, the god of fire, and I will.
See, when you're the god of fire and you've eaten something really, really spicy and you're sitting on the porcelain throne and you're screaming for ice cream, yeah.
Yep,
Oh, I
yep,
lost you there,
yep.
didn't I? Okay,
Nope.
okay. No, um, I've actually in my younger days when I used to drink like an idiot. Yeah, I've yacked milk. It's not fun. Although,
I
it,
drink like a pro.
yeah, yeah, it does. I was just gonna say that, Atrax. It's like making cottage cheese, pretty much,
Mm-mm.
only worse. Ooh, yeah.
I like cottage cheese.
Oh, I love cottage cheese, but it doesn't. You ever been around when it's being made? It's not exactly the most yummy aroma in the world. Let's put it that way.
Clabbered milk is what when I was a kid. That's what we called it. My grandma liked clabbered milk. Kept it out in the spring house where you kept your milk cool and all that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I still call a refrigerator an ice box. That's a southern thing, I guess.
It must be. Well, no, because my ex mother-in-law calls it an ice box. So I just
Yeah,
call it a frigidator.
refrigerator,
No, it's a frigidator.
refrigerator. Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen those life boxes? I mean, they're like food growing. Instead of a refrigerator, they've got doors you open up, and they got all that food growing in there.
Sweet. No, I haven't seen those.
I mean, when you think about it, if you live off of death, you hasten death more quickly, I think, as opposed to living off of live things like food.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got enough yard here that, although I do want to out in the cave, because I have one building here that has a wood burning stove in it and several windows that I'm thinking during the winter time I might be able to keep some things because I'm next year. Of course, this last year was kind of the transition thing and trying to get my shit together and just actually trying to keep up with all of this by myself. But this year, I think I'm going to do like some potatoes and some tomatoes in tubs
Yeah.
so that I can keep some of that fresh stuff going year round. And I'll just when the weather starts getting crappy, I'll just move them into what's affectionately known as the cave, um, and keep them in there. I think that would be a cool thing to do.
Yeah, you could certainly extend your maters, but your taters, on the other hand, when they're done, they're done. I
Well,
reckon.
yeah, but and see that was one of the reasons why I made tater soup last night
I
was
love tater
because
soup.
I had this is a I experiment with when I cook. Um, it's more of a potato dumpling with a little bit of ham and broccoli and cheese and yeah, I just started throwing shit in there that
Yeah,
sounded
ain't no
good.
wrong way to do it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the way I
And
cook.
yeah, and unless you actually are throwing literal shit in there.
No, no, no. I
That's
scrubbed
called
I
it's
scrubbed the
called smart
taters
soup.
first, so there was no shit on them.
It's called smart soup. Man, that soup tastes like shit. Smart soup is working already.
Now, I do have plenty of smart pills because I do have a bunny rabbit in here. And that is awesome, awesome fertilizer, and the worms like it. So, yeah,
You, Mr. Bunny Wabbit, I got
yeah.
a nice juicy carrot for you.
Actually, BB doesn't like carrots. She likes celery and she likes lettuce, and she's kind of goofy. But my dogs, if I don't keep her area policed quickly enough, every once in a while she gets a little bit crazy with, and she'll kick some of those smart pills out of her area. And Bubba, my dog, the bigger one, which hence his name Bubba, will eat those smart pills.
Is he black? A big black
Yes,
dog?
yes, he is.
You're such a racist. Black black dog lives matter. Uh,
Which is why I have him because they were going to put him to sleep.
you gonna eat your cornbread?
Cornbread. Did
Yeah.
you ever see what the city girl did for her hillbilly boyfriend for when she made him cornbread? There's a meme
No.
going around on Facebook. It's a slice of white bread with a can of corn on top of it. I about shit. I saw that and I went, "Oh my god, I know people that would do that." Shit. That's not funny. Yes, it is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I actually do know people that would do that though. That's what's sad. Okay.
Reverend of God, but by God, it's worth it.
Well, at least she took it out of the can.
Uh-huh.
Step up there.
Speaking of cans, it's questioned about what was actually in that can that Popeye was always popping open. I always had a pipe too. Hmm.
Yeah, but it was green. You'd think that would have mellowed him out.
Yeah,
You'd have thunk.
you'd have took it. What boy would a man would a man?
Oh boy, Oliver.
So, in any case, part of the reason why I was going to have you on here is I was going to let you talk about, and we just kind of went off on, yeah, mouth fart, and I spit everywhere.
You
Um,
got it all over me. Do it, girl. I don't like it though.
it
Do it
ain't
again.
good if it ain't messy.
That's right. Do it some more.
Who said that? Uh,
I don't like it.
in any
Hey, there's a
case.
difference between liking and loving, you do know, girl.
Let me get that.
Okay, so I interrupted. Now, the whole purpose of me being on was for what?
Um,
To me be serious? I got you there.
R, R, yeah, right.
Arr.
Now, I got to say, hey, TD, hey, Mirabee, thank you, darling. Yeah, I think Vince is yeah. This is like a padded room with a trampoline for a floor. Just bing, bouncing all over the place. That does sound like fun. want to
favors
think about
might
it.
not be crazy or something?
No, no, I just had a wonderful idea. I think I need to create a room that has a floor that's a trampoline, and then a jacket that's part Velcro, and then the walls are all padded, and yet Velcro will stick to it. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Hey, let's jump on it.
Okay, no, the reason I wanted to have you on here was wow, oh segue.
Wait.
Um,
Oh. You want to have it now?
man, uh, now I gotta.
Baby, I'm yours.
It's in. I gotta get it. It's stuck in that gear. Okay,
Mm.
just a sec. I gotta get my hair out of my way. Okay, much better. Damn shit keeps getting in my face. In any case, I just thought maybe you wanted to kind of advertise a little bit what you and Flash are doing besides flashing.
Yeah,
Um,
we're mostly taking our clothes off on radio.
da 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 dun da dun. Okay. No.
Well, we are doing what we've been doing. This week is, for some reason, I had this crazy idea that it would be fun to do a week long, all week special. And so tomorrow's day four, and then Friday we finish up with the regularly scheduled broadcast. This is No Time for Rational Thinking. Now, Flash is my co-captain and producer along with Sir, and he came up with that name, and I like it. So, hey, and what's in a name after all, right?
Oh,
And so is what I wanted to do was bring some, and what I do is connecting voices, and I thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun to bring some folks over here that for folks to listen to that haven't even heard of these people, and so far I counted as a success. Even though sometimes people have differing views than we do, and I probably have different views than many people here, but hey, think what you want. Beliefs don't change nothing. So, anyways, just exposing different ideas. That's all I do. I like to go from the far right to the left as I can on information, and if you're afraid to question anything, especially that sacred beliefs and notions and ideas that you hold dear to yourself, then you are not awake. And there's them fingers doing them quote thingies. Uh, Aware. I like aware much more than awake. Who's asleep? I mean, everybody's awake to some degree.
well, and
Some people
everybody's on
know
their
shit
own
ain't
little
right.
path too. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
10 years ago, you would not have recognized me. Of course, 10 years ago, I was a dutiful little wife and all that other fun shit. Not anymore. But
You didn't go all Lorena Bobbitt on his ass, did you?
no, I did not actually. Um, and I know he was shocked. Um, because I mean, I was to the point because he made an awful lot of money, an awful lot of money, and I got to the point where I just couldn't live the lie anymore. You know, some people seem to think that money will make people happier, and it doesn't.
Well, I know
And
that's not true because I don't have money and I'm the happiest person I know.
well, I don't have a whole hell of a lot, but I'm a lot happier than I was. But
Mhm.
some people seem to think that instead of actually dealing with things, throw money at it, and I just that and a few other things that issues between him and me. But it's over, it's
I'm a,
done.
I'm a relationship expert, qualified by remaining outside of relationship for so long that I see others, and it's real easy to point fingers. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is
Generally,
really.
my response would be, "Hey, you're a dumbass. You don't see, do you?" I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Yes, I am. Uh, God, uh, I don't even want to talk about it. They're
Uh,
stupid. People just don't know what they got when they got it. And then they're all sad and crying when it's gone. I bet your ex is like, "Damn, that was one good bitch. I wish I had her back."
Um, actually, yeah. About 2 months after divorce, he came over to the house and wanted me back, and I said, "Why? For the last 5 years, you didn't want to." And he goes, "Well, I didn't think you'd really do it."
You know, everybody
Well,
wants what they ain't got, right?
yeah. Well, whole other story that doesn't really need to be
Yeah.
going, but I made mistakes, he made mistakes, things didn't work, and I was the one that said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. So, and I am the bad guy in this right now. So, but hey, I knew that when I started the process as well. So, it's all live and learn, and one of the last things he said to me, which God, that was over 2 years ago, was, "I'm sorry I wasted so many years of your life." And I looked at him and I said, "Judas Priest, what a sad way of looking at things. We have two beautiful daughters. We have grandchildren that are absolutely amazing. How can you say something was a waste when you have something like that come out of it?"
Yeah. There's
Um,
always something good.
you
Yeah,
know,
out of anything.
and learning experience. I mean, I learned an awful lot about others and myself, and small town USA. I have had so much fun in the last 3 years and I'm just at home, but damn, I'm having a good time. Let me tell you.
Yeah. That's what counts. You know, if you can't please yourself, you can't please anybody else.
That's true. That's true. But, I like to. That's one of the reasons why I love it at work, because people come in and they gossip, and then I'll get to hear shit about myself, and I'll go, "Wow, did I really do that? When did I do that? Shit, I don't remember. I must have really had a good time." But that's small town shit. I mean,
The one thing to remember about uh, being happy and pleasing yourself is just be good at it. You don't have to be a master at pleasing yourself.
because that's called a masturbator. But
It was kind of corny, but I had to try to work that in.
I know, and it was getting entirely too serious, and I had to,
Yeah.
yeah. But oh well. No, people don't realize that it's all on how you look at it. I mean, you can look back at shit and go, "God, my life has totally sucked," or you can look back at it and go, "I lived through that. Damn, yay me."
My God, I've lived through a lot. There ain't much that could be done to me that would bother me, except for maybe physical torture. And oh, I wouldn't want it done to that on nobody. You know, you could always join ISIS and get your chance for a holiday stay in Guantanamo Bay, tortures
Hey,
included.
hey, that sounds like a really good vacation advertisement right there. Get
Yeah.
your stay at Guantanamo Bay. You ought to write a brochure for ISIS advertising like
Yeah.
that.
I'll become a is recruiter.
They,
Is us, and you can be too.
but it depends on what your definition of is. So,
Yeah.
yeah, all that word
I
game
did
bullshit.
not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky.
No, you didn't. You sat there in the chair and she did all the
Yeah.
work. Except for
Do
the
you smoke?
cigar, which still makes
Yeah.
me go, "Why did
Do
I
you
go
smoke
there?"
during sex?
What?
Do you smoke during sex?
Oh no, I never looked. Okay.
Yeah. And how could he even mess around on such a beautiful woman like Hillary? God, I love those cankles.
You know,
Hillary, would you come in here for a moment?
you do that
Show me,
really well.
sh- show me them cankles, girl.
Oh God, I am so glad I didn't eat supper before this. Whew. Just the thought of cankles. Well,
Yes. Mm.
I'm all a Twitter now, and I'm not talking the website.
Are you twittering yourself?
No, not
I
yet.
have two. I have two Twitter accounts, so I can Twitter myself.
Lend that tweet to you.
Tweet, tweet. Ooh, I love that word, Zion Nazi. Yeah, that's what I call them, Zion Nazis. Engineered false flag events are getting more and more ridiculous by the day. LOL, says Barman.
Ah,
And that's
ridiculous.
from the, yes, Real Liberty Media status is, and uses something like that.
Huh?
Hey, usually it's followed by the title. I think the RSS Barman automation may be slowed, or maybe it's all together right there. Yeah. Hey, Real Liberty Media is awesome. Ain't it so cool?
It
So,
is.
yeah, that was what I wanted to talk to you about. There's a little bit of history about World Truth. Um, so you own a World Truth, and there was somebody else that has it, and I guess they went on to create WorldTruth.tv. Is that correct? The guy that had World Truth before
No,
you?
no.
No, see,
I don't think World Truth TV has ever been associated with WorldTruth.org. World
too bad
Truth
we
dot
couldn't have got that.
Yeah, WorldTruth.org was actually started by Ant Anthony Jordan and Cozumel,
Hmm.
and I think I'm trying to think of who it was that someone over on Facebook in one of those groups that I'm in. Which, good lord, I've been added to so many groups over there. I think it was the Beehive Collective, which is now AKA Frogger or whatever. Darren gets weird with the names of his pages, but someone over there had shared a link for World Truth, and it had, I think it was like maybe in the first 100 members on
Really?
the site.
So how long ago was that? How many years back?
Uh, 3 years.
Is that all? So yeah, pretty young. We got something like 4,000 members here at World Truth, I believe.
Actually, the first time we had over 10,000, and there were technical issues, and there were a few other things that happened, and Anthony did a complete reboot.
That's when I got lost on my original count. Then I guess.
Yes, yes. He said he was going to give people time to, save their information and all that other fun stuff, but then he had things come up with work, and so he just did it.
Dumped it. Yeah.
And so we lost about 10,000 members.
Wow.
Um, and the only reason I got put on staff, seriously, the only reason I got put on staff was because I was paying half the server fee. And I kept telling him, no, no, I don't want people to know I'm paying it. I don't want to be on staff. I am a total techno-tard. Um, but then he decided that maybe I could be the PR person, which, go figure. And then he was getting, after he did the reboot, he decided that he'd had enough and he was going to just shut it down. And I begged and pleaded to not shut it down. And next thing I knew, I was the proud owner of a slightly tarnished website. So,
I love it here. And I take personal ownership in World Truth. I don't know if I'm stealing or what, but no, I just took it upon myself to make myself be a part here and to encourage others to come over. And I've fought tooth and nail. I've got what 10 accepted invites, 10 people out of, and I got like a couple of hundred friends here at World Truth compared to 1,600. And I don't hardly ever send a friend invite at World Truth, but I get hit a lot, and I'm slow about accepting because I like to vet them now. 1,600 people is way too many to keep up with, but it's a very good place for me to go find sources because I put everybody in their own category of what their specialty is. So, I mean, it still has its place, but I get more engagement here at World Truth with a couple hundred friends on my friends list than at Facebook because all their algorithms and their
Yeah.
censoring and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I have a few tricks that I use on Facebook that bypasses. If you do something as a status update without a link in it, it's more apt to be shown in other people's feeds. So that's
Oh.
how I use Facebook. There's stuff against them. See,
Huh.
I only got Vera Barros. She lives down in Colombia, and Laura J. Kane. She's American. That liked my publication there on Facebook for the show tonight. But if I go on down, I've got where I posted 8 hours earlier. Hey, Kara Young. She's going to be coming to World Truth, Real Liberty Media here real soon.
Mhm.
There's you, Mary. Lysander Spooner, Dennis Ford. I need to get in Phoenix. Since she was. Oh, I think that's the same Phoenix. I'll have to look. Let me see. I think so. Yeah, that's her. She was a guest early on in one of my programs, What Matters Worldwide. And I've got all those MP3s, so I'm going to be slowly bringing all those over to the archive.org. So, and Dennis Ford, um, he's a member of the coalition. They do a lot of, there's a bunch of those guys, a lot of great folks doing radio over at um, Blog Talk. So there's a bunch of those folks that I'd like to bring over and bring to air with me. And I'm probably such a glutton of punishment. By the time Sunday rolls around, I'll probably want to, if I talk flashing, to do another run at all week next week. But I really got a lot of stuff to do, so I don't know if I will or not. There's Charlotte Gordon, like my one post for The Mind is the Only Oh, thanks, Grim. We're going to change that. No time for rational thinking. The mind is the only battlefield. So that's how I'll upload it to archive. That's
Oh,
a good
cool.
edit. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Graham. Scheduled today, I had Marcia Johnson. She's a friend from the church that I'm a member of that I probably need to go visit before I leave. I haven't been in a long time. Carrie Young and Lysander Spooner again. Nobody liked this one. Nobody even knew what it was. I was posted on World Truth. Capital T, small I, large N, large T, small F, large R, large T. It just looks weird looking at it. Fifth or fifth. I think that's how Cirque pronounced it.
Huh.
I love her. She's awesome.
She is awesome. She is awesome. And see, that's one of those, you were talking about you take ownership in World Truth. That's what I've tried to. I don't consider myself the owner over here. I'm just the person that makes sure the bills get paid. I mean, everybody over here has has a piece of it because they are investing their time, their intellect, their heart, their soul. So to me, and that's one of those things that I've said since the get-go is I consider World Truth just a great big cybernetic dysfunctional family. I happen to be the crazy Grammy in the rocking chair that says inappropriate shit at the wrong time. And we have the psycho uncles, and we have the obnoxious children, and then we have the
That's
little
me.
wallflowers, and I mean every bit of it is represented on World Truth, and I think that's awesome. So I don't really look at myself as owner, more as to okay, I'm the accountant.
There is a great bunch of people involved here, all kinds of awesome people, and a lot of people that have roles that I'm not even aware of. But I know Cowboy Tech. He's one of my early friends on when they're coming back to World Truth, and he helped me. We did the team viewer, and he cleaned this computer up. I didn't even, this other computer over here is so slow I couldn't even excuse me, I couldn't even Skype with it. So hey, I'm in business over here, and I say business. That means about what I'm doing. Not in commerce, not making money. Can't give me money. Um, because of Cowboy Tech, and a big, big, big thank you, Cowboy Tech, and everybody else that's doing what they do. And oh God, and it's still a shithole.
It looks
Well,
like,
you got a lot of turds in a shithole, so
yeah, Quinn
when you
says
got
Loki
turds,
is about, so watch out. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Loki, Lucky Loki,
Loki.
the god. as competition with me. I will kill you, Loki. Don't you be showing up in my hood, Nuggle. I will. I'll do things to your ass.
Ew, ew. I did
I'll
not need that
stomp.
mental
I'll stomp
image.
a mud. Let me clean that up real quick. I'll stomp a mud hole in your ass. By God, set it far
And if I had the money to buy God, I wouldn't spend it on that shit. Just saying.
and walk it dry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about Detroit, there, Vince, not WT. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I left that part out. Detroit. Isn't that somewhere close to Saginaw?
I have no idea. Never been. Don't
It's
wanna.
across the water. Ow! I bumped my elbow again. That's like 5 times today. Can I say ow?
Are you like an overachiever and going for the Guinness World
Yeah.
Record of funny bone bonks?
Yeah.
Because if you
Ah.
are, I'll start.
It hurts. It's so funny.
Just don't pee yourself. Well, it's not like I would be able to tell anyway, but just it's only warmer for a little while. I,
Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, right next door to Saginaw, Grimner says, yeah, my apologies. I knew he wasn't talking about world truth. I knew he was talking about turds in the punch bowl. Yeah.
it's got a wang to it, doesn't it? I've had
Yeah.
that taste in my mouth before. What movie's that from, sports fans?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I'll bet you Atrax gets that one. I'll just wait a little bit. Yeah, still a shithole? Yeah, Detroit still is a shithole. Even though I've never been. Yeah, have you seen pictures of what Detroit looked like back in the 40s and what not Fukushima, but Nagasaki looked like back in the 40s?
Nagasaki.
And then you take a picture of Nagasaki now and a picture of Detroit now, and it looks like somebody dropped a frickin' nuclear bomb on Detroit.
Yeah, boy, it's bad. But, it's all part of the plan. Don't worry. Go
Oh,
about your
yeah.
business.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Everything is well.
that's something that I've been trying to. And, like I was saying, 10 years ago, I was not this. But I still had,
Lovely bottle of bubbly.
well, yeah, I've always been, yeah, effervescent. Um, no, that is not a Chevy Chase quote, Grim. It's from Hollywood Nights, darling.
I don't even know what that movie is, I don't think.
Oh, you need to watch it. It is so freaking funny. It's a lot based in the same time era as Brain Fart. No, that's not a movie. Um, American Graffiti. It's the same time frame.
Okay.
Oh God, it is freaking hilarious. I absolutely
Oh,
love it.
man.
And I am not going to ruin the movie for you by telling you any more than that quote.
What
But
was the movie name again?
Hollywood Nights.
Hollywood Nights.
Oh God, you
Didn't
got
write
to
a song
Grim,
about
you would enjoy it. It's very campy, very very lowbrow humor.
that. You know what I watched? I like to watch a little stuff on that I can find on the internet. I actually watched on Netflix yesterday to unwind. Escape from L.A. Kurt Russell.
I've seen that. I've
Yeah,
seen that. That's interesting. That's
I
one of
love that.
those late after midnight kind of, because that's when I saw it. Probably coming home from after being out carousing or being goofy or whatever the hell, and sat down
Bowling's
and
like bowling's what you like to call it though for public knowledge though. Bowling.
mm,
Do you say you're going bowling?
do what?
You bowl, right?
I bowl,
That's
yes.
yeah. So you
Well, if
bowl.
that's what you call it, yeah, it's public humiliation is what it is. I
First time I ever bowled in my life as a kid, I rolled a gutter, and the very next one, I knocked all the pins down.
Well, see, you just wanted to get two balls out of the deal. Because
Yeah.
if you knock them all out right off the bat, and that is one thing us ladies have decided out there at bowling, is that a man invented that game because he likes to see women grabbing balls, trying to make hard things go down, and yelling obscenities. And
There's a different.
most of the time
And
we're in the
mostly,
gutter as well, so it's a guy thing.
sure. There's a different type of bowling up in Maine. I was up there. Right before and right after 9/11. They're real skinny pins and taller, I think, and they have a little ball. This looks like a croquet ball, and
Yeah,
that's bowling there.
yes it is. Yes it is. And there's also people bowling.
Oh yeah,
And that is actually quite fun.
yeah.
Except for when you're one of the pins and someone falls on you wrong, then it's not fun. But
Oh.
you get those great big balls, that the inflatable balls that you can get inside of and roll.
Big balls in
Yeah,
Cowtown.
and you just roll that at a bunch of people that are set up like bowling pins. Oh God, it's hilarious. And it
Who's
is
got the
fun.
biggest balls of all?
I know. I'm not saying I got big balls, but the girls are just, well, the girls are here. That's
Oh,
women's
oh
balls.
my!
Women don't have their balls dangling down there. We just got them hanging around. So
And some people wear them on their back these days. It seems.
apparently so. That's
I see
just wrong.
Victory Through Vegetables over at UCY chat, and how come you ain't over here at Real Liberty Media, girl? That's Becky Haynes at World Truth. She's one of my friends.
Oh, I love Becky. She is so awesome.
Oh. I would go. Mm, during the day, I don't find it to be bad taste to invite over here, but we've got some regular programming going at UCY, so it might be a little bit of a miss to go over and say, "Hey, how come you ain't over here at Real Liberty Media right now, girl?"
Well, it was like you guys were talking about earlier. Yes, Atrax, I do love talking about balls. Balls. I got my ball, my bouncy ball. No, actually, I haven't seen any of those for a while, but hey, I'm dealing with it. Yeah.
Take a deep breath and hold it. I got a physical one time for DOT physical, right? And then good looking lady doctor, she says, I got good news and bad news. And I said, yeah. She says, well, you're going to have a prostate exam. And I said, and the bad news? She says, oh, yeah, well, that was the good news. The bad news is I have very large hands. No, you're not. Stop. She said, how should we go about this? I have no idea. I've never done this before. Tell me what to do. I don't know. Stop. Stop doing it.
Yeah, I got to I think I shared that last year after I had that kind of physical, actually, cuz yeah, I and my mother, I told her about it a couple weeks later when I'd gone down to visit her, and she said, "Oh my God, you really said that on the radio?" And I said, "Why the hell not? People need to know what you go through when you get physical." And my doctor is really cool. She's funnier than hell, and she and I chit chat about special oil or essential oils and all that kind of shit while I'm in there. So, but this was the first actual physical I had in probably 10 years because I don't like going to the doctor.
That's
And
what I call it. When I got a finger up my butt. Physical. Yeah. And then, yeah, I had high blood pressure afterwards. She says, I believe your blood pressure is a little high. I said, you think you just had your finger in my butt?
well, see, you're a
All
little
right.
more direct about it than I was. Because, us women, we got to do the whole stirrup thing anyway. And
Giddy up.
that,
Giddy up,
yeah,
giddy
that
up, giddy
speculum.
up.
That speculum ain't fun. I don't care how much they try and warm it up or nothing. It's still like, God damn, that's like Superman, the Man of Steel. Shit, that's cold. Uh, but in any case, she and I are sitting there talking, and she knows that I absolutely detest that part of the physical. But I know there's no way I'm gonna be able to talk her out of it. So, and shit, I'm paying for it. I may as well get the whole shooting match, right? So, she does that, And she's sitting there talking with me, and she takes her glove off, and we're still sitting there chit-chatting, and I'm thinking, okay, anytime now she's going to tell me I can sit up, and then she puts another glove on, and I'm thinking, what the hell is she putting another glove on? Then next thing I know, it's like, woo! And
Whoa.
and she looked at me, and I said, you know you're going to have to buy me a drink after that. And she seriously had to sit down. She was laughing so hard. And I was still just laying there on the examining table just kind of going, I'm really traumatized now. I've wow.
My
Damn.
doctor had no clue. She's all like, afterwards, here, smell my finger. That's quiet. Stop. That ain't right. God, you just had that in my butt.
Yeah, the shit that they do. Yeah.
I know, literally. Derriere.
Yeah, and yeah.
I love the country.
It's I love it. And
I
yeah.
got pulled over late one night. Oh, sheriff, he says, "What you doing riding around with that gun there, boy? You out poaching?" I said, "Well, I was hunting a little deer and bear." And he said, "Deers and bears? I didn't know we had too many bears around here." I said, "Yeah, deer faces and bear butts." He let me go with a warning.
Uh-huh. See how you are.
I'm a
Yeah.
good guy and I got a gun, by God.
Uh-huh. Is that a pistol in your pocket, or you
See,
just glad to
flashy.
see me? Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Hotter than a $2 pistol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Flash. He's not a gun nut. See, he always tries to put me in a corner or in a box, and he just can't do it. He's like, "How can I argue with you if you don't disagree with me?" Yeah, he's sharp. Sharper
And
than I saw that boy was about as sharp as a bowling ball.
wow. That sharp, eh? I thought maybe an F sharp for Flash. But I think Circles has him beat, though. She's a very, very smart lady. Very
She
smart.
is too. I
Circling.
love her accent.
Oh, I
She
know.
makes fun of me too.
I know.
Because I try to do these impressions, right? Impersonations, whatever. Well, here's one for you. So I laugh at me. So hey, if you can't laugh with me, please, by all means, laugh at me, because I'll stab you in the eye with a sodding iron. Look, I know I don't do great impersonations, but I do them anyway. So
Well,
failure
yeah.
has not stopped me before.
My brother tends to tell me that I do the worst. He says I actually have a worse British accent than Sean Connery, which is really saying something.
Here's a couple of accents for you that from a true story. My friend of mine out in Vegas, he's a cab driver, and so for some reason, Sean Connery he shows up and his limo didn't pick him up. So, uh, yeah, he picks him up. His name's Wayne, and he talks to a lot like this, like Rocky, and so Sean Connery gets in the cab and he says. Where he's going, I forget. Anyway, so they're on the way, and he says, "I believe you're lung rotten, Miss Sonny." And Wayne's all like, "I thought you fine gentlemen like to get your bet down on the English Cup." And he says, "We're not fucking." What do you say? We're not fucking. No, I can't even do it in Sean Connery voice. He says, "We're not fucking Brits. We're bloody Scots." But that wasn't a very good Sean Connery
Bloody
impression.
squats? That sounds like they need to
I
go to the
probably just
doctor.
tore that story all to hell.
While you were doing that, I was looking over here on Gawker. I was gawking on Gawker.
Say that again.
And
You broke
apparently,
up.
Rahm Emanuel is flipping on the Chicago police. Hey, okay, who's taking bets on how this is going to turn out? Flipping on the cops? Ooh. Let's see. Dirty politician, dirty cops. Wow, that's going to be a toss up. Yes,
Oh
dear.
yeah, Highlander. That yeah, Grimner says Sean Connery is terrible, except for no, he sounds the same regardless of the role he's playing. Yeah, but he was good in Highlander. That ended. Didn't I hate when they make a series and don't finish it? That was an awesome series. But the main actor, I forget his name. That um, I guess he got hurt on the set or something. He never was able to come back to finish that up.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
could be.
I can't think of his name now. Yeah, I liked the movie The Highlander. I really did like that.
Yeah,
Um, I don't
Carradine. One of the Carradines played in the movie.
I don't remember who it was that played on the. God darn it! Now see, 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna think of his name, and I'm not gonna call you. Sorry. I'll just roll back over and go back to sleep or something. Whatever. Fuck it. Or try to at least. Okay. Damn. Hey, shit, we only have 8 minutes left, which gives me just
Yeah.
enough time to remind everybody I will not be on this Friday. I will be going down to be with my grandbabies this weekend. My granddaughter has a dance recital Saturday morning, so I am going down Friday and doing what little Xmas shopping that I'm going to be doing, which is basically I'm going to do the old grandma thing. I'm buying them clothes. But this Grammy gets some cool clothes. I get them way cool clothes. So I will
Oh
be.
yeah.
That's about the only Christmas shopping I'm going to do. And a lot of that is because they're going to be moving. She's getting transferred with her job to not closer to me, but on the other side of me. So it's 4 hours this way or it's 4 hours that way. But at least that way I get to go into the mountains. I get to go into Colorado. I get to go into
Yeah.
Colorado.
Get Rocky Mountain High.
There you
So
go.
Grimner says all I know is Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod and Christopher Lambert, and then from VA tracks, not 8 tracks or cassettes or VHS. But at Grimner, I swear I listen to Hal so much I emulate him. He talks about the Who, not the rock group, not the World Health Organization, but Who.
Oh, the Who's down in Whoville or the Who's from Dr. Seuss as in
Yeah,
the Grinch Stole
not
Christmas Who's?
Susie Lou. No, not Susie Lou Who.
Oh, not Cindy Lou Who. I like Cindy Lou Who. She's so cute with them little pebbledy poo ponytails up there.
Yeah, huh. You're a mean one, Mr.
Do
Grinch.
you know the guy that
Beta.
sang that actually did the Tony the Tiger voice too?
I'm not sure, but he was great.
That's right. He was. He was.
Have you been singing Christmas songs?
Yes, I have.
I have been too. I love Christmas songs because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Actually,
If
yes, it is.
only in my dreams.
Yeah, I have Trans Siberian Orchestra running most of the time in the house.
I got
Or
to go find the link, but I had a one that was playing, I think Google Play or something like that. Oh my God, probably somebody's gonna say that idiot has Google. Yeah, well, but it had Christmas songs, and I just love Christmas songs.
yeah, I do too. Even though I'm not much of a excuse me, Christmas person anymore. I
No, I'm
mean,
not either. I just like the music.
I like the
Um,
music, but
I was trying to sing the 10 days of Christmas, and man, I forgot all of them. I got a partridge in a pear tree. Uh, let's see, two turtle doves, three French hens,
uh,
four what? French
four
horns,
four
French
calling
horns,
birds. Okay,
four
it's
calling birds. Yeah, where's the French whores at? Come in on that.
okay. It's 12 lords of leaping. 12 lords of
Wait,
leaping, 11 ladies dancing, 9 or 10 maids of milking, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5
five
golden rings.
golden
Yeah.
rings, four French whores,
No,
three
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtlenecks, and a partridge in a bear tree. Uh,
a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, where is the?
the
I'm
redneck
a couple
version.
days short. Grimmer says I'm a couple of days short. That ain't all I'm short on. We
Christopher
about
Lambert, there you
rounded
go.
out 2 hours, Jamie.
I know, I know. Only got about 4 minutes left, which I got to do my spiel. I'm not going to be on Friday, the 11th of December, But Atrax will be on, and Atrax, sweetheart, if you want to fill in some of that time that I usually take up with my giggle, cackle, whatever the hell it is I do on here, um, you are more than welcome to do so. Also, following Atrax will be Grimner and Moose Girl with the Freakers Ball. So, hey, still going to have a freaktastic Friday. And then Bo Diddy will be on Saturday evening with some bodacious tunage. Grimner is going to be on Sunday, which I will be back Sunday. So I might be able to listen to Grimmy's blues that he will bring out for the whole house, leading us into Hal Anthony and a whoop-ass from hell, I hope. Taking us out behind the woodshed. You know, I went behind the woodshed, but I never got my ass whooped. Okay. I will be back next Wednesday for another edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair on a wackadoodle Wednesday. But, you know, until then, is there anything you want to say, Vince, before we...
Yes, I would. Hey, everybody doing radio out here at Real Liberty Media, if you would do something like record to speaker, something that I can click and play, and give me a promo for your show so I could share that along during the broadcast of No Time for Rational Thinking. So yeah, Bo Diddy, the Atrax, he's got some jamming tunes too. And unfortunately, by the time Grimner and Moose Girl come on late Friday nights, I've usually doing an internal investigation of the eyelid conspiracy.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Thank you for having me on, Grammy. I have really enjoyed it. You're such a bunch of fun. I love it, and appreciate all you do.
Oh, well, thank you, darling. I'm glad you came on here with me. I was going to say I'm glad you came with me, but I'm not even breathing hard yet. So, although
Hold on, girl, I'm a coming.
Yeehaw!
Yep, yep.
In any case, we'll have to do this again sometime. This was a lot of fun. Sometime when you're not quite so, yeah. Because damn, boy, you are busy. I know, rascal. I know. My kitty cat always has to get into the act.
Can I play with your pussy too?
See how you are. Did you hear what he said, rascal? Oh, she's like, no, I didn't hear what he said, but let me get my claw stuck in your shirt. That'll help. Yeah, sure it will. Little shit. Oh, well, in any case, thanks everybody for listening in on Grammy's Rocket Chair.